for Miss Generator. This was the very first time we met, about a year and a half before we actually got together, roughly. And so she was there with her friends. I'm not sure why, but she was there with her friends, and it was like 7 or 8 of them. And she was intoxicated, dancing on the pole upstairs at the Generator. And then she had all the little studs standing around the stage with their tongue out, gawking. And so I'm talking to her one friend. So I asked her, I said, well, who is she? And she said, well, that's my friend Sarita. And I said, oh, I want to meet her. She said, well, she lives in Atlanta and she's a flight attendant. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. She said she has 2 kids. I said, okay, I love kids. I said, I want to meet her. And then she said, okay. So we go over to the stage and she taps on me and was like, Sarita, someone wants to meet you. So then she just kind of just looked down at me, shook my hand, and snatched hers back and walked away and got on the pole again. And she was on the pole at least about 45 minutes to an hour. And so then we're getting ready to leave. And then we're getting ready to leave the Generator. My buddy asked me, she said, well, did you get her phone number? I said, well, no, I don't want her phone number because she's drunk. So I don't want to have to try to explain to her who I am and all that the next day, so I just passed. So then we walked them to their car and that was it. That's when I met her, the first time I met her. And then that was in like February of 2006. And then we re-met in June of 2007 at the Generator again.
Most about Sean, the way that she loves me, the way that she loves our children. I love the fact that she motivates me to be a better person. She supports me, most times without question. And I can go on and on, but those are the things that I love most about Sean.
I knew that she was the one when we were at the club at the Generator and she was coming up the stairs, I was going down, and it was like a white halo over her head. And when I saw her, I'm like, God, this girl is beautiful. And she smiled and she kept walking. And I think from then I knew she wasn't one for me.
Where do I begin? On June 22nd, 2007, my life changed forever. I met the most amazing, wonderful, admirable, astute woman ever. I can go on and on to describe you, but there's not enough words in the English dictionary. You bring me so much joy and support with your unconditional love for me. I don't know how you managed to deal with me for 10 years, but for that alone, you deserve an award. I don't see how you did it. You make me want to strive for more. You have always told me I can do whatever I want to do and you would have my back. And for that reason, today I am an electrician because of you. I thank you for my handsome sons, Ian and Ethan. When I first met them, they were 5 and 7 years old. Now they're bigger than me. I love you boys and keep up the good work. And 4 years into our marriage, we were blessed with my sweetheart, Brooklyn. I'm speechless when it comes to her. Anyone that knows me knows that I'm wrapped around her finger. I want to thank you for them. You are an awesome mother, 10 years and counting. For all the people that thought we wouldn't make it 10 days, let alone 10 years, how you like us now? I love and appreciate and need you for 100 more years. Without you, my life would be incomplete. One more thing. On June 22nd, 2007, when I met you, it was the craziest thing because it was a halo hovering over your head when I saw you. And today that halo is still here 10 years later. You are as beautiful as the day I met you. You are my forever girl, and I always will love you.
Sean, when you hunted me down at the generator 10 years ago, I knew you were special, but I just didn't realize how truly special you are and how much you would come to bless my life. Thank you for showing me what it feels like to be unconditionally loved. Thank you for the love that you have for our children. Thank you for loving me in times where I am difficult to love. Thank you for supporting me, never questioning what I want to do or how much money it costs. I am proud to wear your name. And I will remain exclusively yours until the end of time. Well, from my perspective, we were in a long distance relationship for those 3 months. And we had a lot of talking. I mean, because we couldn't go out to a movie where you're really not communicating. We communicated on the phone every day, all day. We were both very transparent about what our expectations were, what we were dating with, whether we were dating with a purpose or not. And through that communication, we just found that we were on the same page. And I knew from very early on that she was the one. In the future, we are looking to
relocate. Leave in Chicago.
Relocation.
Kids going away to school.
Kids going away to school. Far, 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 far future grandchildren.
Right, and my sweetheart's getting a puppy. I mean, to just continue to work on our marriage and be prosperous. That's about it.
Continue to build.
That's it.